The time has started now. You can start by obviously raising your hand and identify, and then you give us your name. Thank you. Anyone?
Marshall, obviously you guys are bottom of the table. How demoralizing is this defeat today?
It's a tough one to take. Obviously, on paper, we should have been the better team today. Obviously, they scored and we didn't manage to score today. But I think it's still a marathon. We have to now focus more on the game on Tuesday.
Okay. Next question.
What is it that gives you confidence that this team can perform better on Tuesday and get a more favorable result?
I think we're a young team. If you look on paper, most of the guys are very young. It's their first time playing international football. So for us, we know that once we start gelling, everything can be possible. If you look at the game today, obviously we started slow, but as the game grew on, we created a lot of chances. So I think it can be a positive thing for us. We just have to put the ball in the back of the net.
Thank you.
Okay, Mashi, the team had a number of penalty shouts today, but not given any. Do you think you were a bit done by the referees?
I think, that's why we need VAR, especially in African football, because even to talk to the referee, it's a difficult thing. If you try to ask him why he didn't give it, he doesn't explain to you. The next thing gives a yellow card. So for us, it's difficult because we always cry about this situation, but also it's unfortunate because it wasn't on our side. Obviously, we just have to try and do much more better. There are situations like that happen in football. We can't change that. And sometimes I think the referees also have to come in a situation like this where you guys can be able to ask them most of those situations.
Thank you.
Marshall, you seem to be protesting the first goal. What really happened? Was it a handball or?
There was a block on the goalkeeper, and we normally the goalkeeper has to be protected because especially if he's in that zone, they are not allowed to use their knees like before when they used to protect themselves. So it's up to the referee also to protect him. That's why we were protesting. But besides that, it was a goal that he allowed, but we thought that there was a foul on the goalkeeper.
And when you questioned a yellow card, what was the issue?
Normally, in terms of football, if the game is like that, the player has to go out from the closest side. So the guy was closer to the touchline on the left, and the referee allowed him to go all the way to the other side. So normally, we all know the rules of the game, and I think he has to also respect us as much as we respect the referee.
With just 2 minutes left, only one question per journalist. Go.
Marshall, hard luck on the result. The coach talks about the difficulty you had in dealing with set plays, and that's how also they scored. Does it surprise you, taking nothing away from Lesotho, does it surprise you? Because I look at the composition of this Zimbabwe team and the level where most of you guys are also playing, and you expect that you'll deal better with set plays, or does it become a group thing?
It's a group thing. That's why most of the things we need time to train. We need time to understand each other because we're playing in different teams. Some teams use mixed marking, some use zonal marking. So it's something that we have to get to an understanding. Obviously, Lesotho scored Osaka against Nigeria. We were very aware of that. That's why for us also we had spoken to our goalkeeper to make sure that any area of ball he has to come out. Obviously, he was challenged and they ended up putting the ball in the back of the net. But as players also we have to take responsibility, especially when we concede on things that we try to speak about and try to do on training.
Last 2 questions, Jabulo.
As players, what impact has it had not being able to play at home?
It's a big impact because you need your support. Obviously, today we had it, but also we are also familiar with our environment. Playing at home is something that is special. So I think we also have to know that it's difficult. We are playing a lot of games away, but it's not an excuse. We have to win games. We are professional players. We have to do our best.
Last one.
And I'll ask you about the fans. The Zimbabwean fans came in their numbers. What would be your ways on that?
I think we just thank them a lot because it wasn't easy for us today, but with their voice, with their crowd that they were shouting today, it kept us pushing. Obviously, we didn't manage to get a good result today, but we know that against South Africa, we also encourage them again to come in their numbers because it's not all over. We still have a long marathon to go. So we appreciate all their support because we know that there's a lot of Zimbabweans in South Africa. So I think it's going to be an exciting game on Tuesday.
Marshall, thank you very much for your time. Good luck next time.
Thank you.
Good evening, guys.
Thank you.